I wrestled with self-doubt so deeply for so much of my life. It was a couple of years ago where I was really bringing that up to God a lot. I was like, I'm so tired of this. I'm so tired of this. I don't like not liking myself. I don't like questioning myself. I don't like not being comfortable to take up the space that I'm taking up. I actually am done with this, but I don't know how to change. I don't know how to do this. And so I really wrestled with God in prayer with that request for a long time. And I sensed his invitation to be honest with him. And so I did. I really just like threw my whole weight against God for a long time about that. And then I sensed God telling me he wanted me to receive my true identity from him. And I didn't know. I was like, okay, I don't know what that means, but I'm down to receive my true identity from you. And I just sensed that he was like, I want you to spend time with me every night, or most nights, as often as I could. Just be in a routine of like being silent before the Lord. Doesn't have to be long, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, just being like, okay, God, I'm ready to receive my true identity from you. I want to receive it. I want you to tell me. And then just opening up that space to be with God. And sometimes I would sense him giving me images of myself, things that were significant to me that I was like, wow, I didn't know you saw me that way. I didn't know that's who I actually am. And sometimes there were words that I would feel like he would give me, sometimes nothing, sometimes just the comfort of his presence. But over time, being alone with God every night, asking him like, I want you to show me my true identity, it helped so much. And it freed me from a lot of self-doubt. And it's interesting, the flip side of self-doubt is not necessarily like arrogance. I think that's like what I would have thought. Like if you're not doubting yourself, then you're like super full of yourself, or you're super just like, your head is so big, the ego is big. And it's been neither of those. It's like I feel very free from self-doubt often. Not that it doesn't rear its ugly head, because it definitely does. But I don't feel like the flip side of self-doubt has been this like inflated self-confidence. It's been this self-forgetfulness, and it's been this delight in my true self that feels so low to the ground and feels so just free to be myself. And I don't feel like I can't take up space. I feel like I love taking up space, but I also don't feel like I'm taking up anyone else's space. Like everyone can take up their own space. And it makes me excited to get to know other people for who they are. And it makes me want to see other people experience freedom from self-doubt as well, because everyone is a whole person and is a beautiful person and has things that they can offer the world and give to the world that God wants them to give to the world.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope this video has blessed you. Our crowdfunding studio relies on the generosity of our viewers. So if you would like to help us capture more conversations like the one you've just seen, you can find all of the information on how to give in our bio.